Hey guys, this is Dr. Jeff Ellery from Whole Body Health, and I just thought it's this time of everybody having a lot of stress and panic around the coronavirus. Just wanted to share with you the types of things that we're doing in our family and that we're talking to patients about when they ask. I think the first and most important part, and actually I've seen it in the media a little bit, but the first thing is don't panic. In fact, the National Institute for Health is saying exactly that. The most important thing that we do is don't panic. Uh, Really, the people that are the most susceptible to having problems with this virus are those who are in the category of medically fragile. The majority of people who have actually died from the coronavirus are in hospitals and in the what are they called?
Nursing homes?
Thank you. The people who struggle the most are medically fragile, and so those are the people who are in the hospitals, elderly in the hospitals and nursing homes. The majority of the people that died in China are because they weren't using appropriate, the, in the hospitals in China, they weren't using appropriate processes like wearing the mask and gowning up and washing their hands the way they're supposed to. So they've changed a lot of those processes in China, and they've seen a dramatic drop in the spread of disease or the spread of the virus. And so things that we can do in our house, and what I'm talking to my patients about, like I said, include things that we can do to boost the immune system. So make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Half your body weight in ounces of water per day. I weigh a couple 100 pounds, so I want to drink at least 100 ounces of water a day. I do better some days than others, but we will make sure we're hydrated so the body can use that to clean out the systems, purge the systems that it needs to. Secondly, we need plenty of sleep. So for somebody who's above the age of 35, usually 7 to 8 hours is required, is a standard. And anybody who's below the age of 30, really in those growing years of teens, youth, and early 20s, need at least 8 hours of sleep. It's really important to avoid or decrease processed sugar. Processed sugar includes anything that comes in a box, bag, or a can. You really want to reduce that because there's tons of studies that show that high sugar intake or just sugar intake throughout the diet will decrease immune function, decrease white blood cell function. So processed sugar also includes alcohol, because alcohol is liquefied sugar, especially alcoholic drinks that have juices in them, or like a margarita or something like that. So it's really important to pay attention to that. Let's make sure we give our immune system all that it needs. And then also, I'm a big fan of Epsom salts baths. Epsom salts baths are a way for your body to detoxify. It's a good way to relax the body. It has magnesium in it, so that relaxes the musculature as well. I love asking people or putting in some essential oils into the salts before you put them in the bath. That really helps the brain areas that are tied into emotional stress, the limbic system. It actually helps that area of the brain calm down as well. It's really important to get adjusted, and the nervous system runs the immune system. So if you're not getting adjusted and you got tension in the spine, you got areas that aren't working like they're supposed to, you got a nervous system that's not going to be doing what it's supposed to do, and it's going to be hard for the immune system to function properly. It's also important to get acupuncture if you don't already do so, especially if you're feeling a lot of anxiety or anxiousness or a lot of stress. Acupuncture is probably the single greatest therapy I know of to help reduce stress, and so that's really important as well. Specific recommendations for supplements, if you're looking for those, there's a product called Virasid. We'll have all those listed at the bottom of this video, and we'll have a link that you can go to and get those. You can also get them at your, if you have quality nutrition stores in your town. In Austin, we have People's Pharmacy. We have some other stores as well, and so they'll have these available. But one of them is called Virasid, Viracid. I'd recommend you take 2 to 4 of those a day. It's going to have vitamin D in it. It's going to have vitamin C in it. It's going to have vitamin A. It's going to have a lot of herbals as well, all that work to help support the immune system. Mitocore, Mitocore, is the multivitamin that we use in our own house. We have everybody in the house taking it. It's great for immune function. It's great for brain health. It's great for heart health. It's the best multi that I've seen or dealt with, and so it's really the one that I've done the most consistent since I've been doing vitamins. And then if you're just looking for just a couple things to add, I would add vitamin C. It's going to be a big booster to the immune system. You want 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams per day. You want one that actually has additional ingredients, not just ascorbic acid, but it's going to have the bioflavonoids attached to it, or it's going to have other as well. The recommendations we have for that are ones from Orthomolecular, like Midochlorian Viracid, and it's a vitamin C that's buffered. And then vitamin D is critical. It is an immune powerhouse, and so that's the one thing I make sure I really kick up when I feel like I'm going to get sick or my immune system's getting pounded. So vitamin D is really important for protecting the brain. It's an anti-cancer supplement. It's a powerhouse there as well, and it's an immune powerhouse. And so vitamin D, you want to take at least 10,000 international units a day. 10,000 sounds like a whole lot. People usually are overwhelmed by that number, but understand that when you convert international units to micrograms, 10,000 international units equals 250 micrograms. It's not a lot, but 10,000 is the baseline, and it's what I'm going to recommend everybody take. Most people, if they're going out and doing it themselves, are taking 1,000 micrograms, which equals 25. Did I do the math right? It equals 25 micrograms. So anyways, I think that's all I got for you. Hopefully you'll do that. Hopefully this will be helpful so that you'll increase your immune function and you'll feel more confident in your ability to build up your immune system. One thing I'd like to add, there's a lot of research coming that the flu is actually more dangerous than the coronavirus right now. So this will all help towards both of those things. If it is sunny outside, which it is not right now, get outside and get some sun for your vitamin D as well. Thank you.